Hey guys, what's up? Raging Oak Tree Productions here with the Q&A New Year's video I promised you guys. So, I don't know if this is going to be posted on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but either way, just Happy New Year everyone. Hope 2021 is better for everyone than 2020 was, cuz let's be honest, 2020 was kind of a sucky year. 2020 felt like a big giant freaking movie that basically everyone just gets crapped on until finally, the finale happens and then boom, it's all over. But yeah, that's kind of a weird analogy, but you guys aren't here to listen to me talk about 2020. You guys are here for the Q&A video where I answer your questions. So, let's get started with the first question. Alright, so the first question we have here is from GP Motion Studios, and it says, or Stop Motion Studios, and it says, have you gotten a donation on Patreon yet? Well, that question is pretty easy to answer. The answer is no, I have not gotten a Patreon donation yet. But for you guys who are, subscribers to the channel and you really enjoy my content and you want to help me make better content to put here on the channel, then you can go donate to my Patreon, which is in the link in the description below. So if you want to change me not having a donation on Patreon yet, you can go to the link for my Patreon in the description below. And if you have any troubles trying to submit a donation through there, then either email me at ragingoaktree@gmail.com, or you can message me on Instagram at ragingoaktreeproductions, or you can just leave a comment here saying that you're having trouble and I can try and fix it or help you through it. Because if it doesn't work, it might be something on my end. But please, if you have a problem, let me know. And please, if you wouldn't mind, go donate to my Patreon, which is linked in the description below. Alright, so I'm getting these three questions out of the way. But the next question we have is also from GP Stop Motion Studios. And his question is, do you like popcorn? Well, GP Stop Motion Studios, I do in fact like popcorn. I mean, who doesn't like popcorn? I mean, popcorn is really great. But if you want to know what type of popcorn I like the regular type of popcorn. I just like the popcorn, some butter, and salt. Alright, I can't eat just plain popcorn because that tastes too bland. Gotta have the butter, gotta have the salt. Cheddar popcorn isn't that bad. I kind of like that one. But I don't like caramel popcorn or any other type of popcorn, really. I'm just a plain butter and salt or cheddar type of popcorn guy. Alright, so the third question here, which is going to be the last question from GP Stop Motion Studios. His question is, Xbox or PlayStation or Stadia Man or KFC gaming console? Well, as of right now, I am an Xbox player. I have an Xbox One, but I'm probably not going to get the Xbox Series X just because it's kind of expensive. I mean, when I got my Xbox One, like the newest Xbox Ones were only like $300, which is a lot, but it's a gaming console. So $300 isn't a lot, but these new Xbox Series X's, these things are like $500, $600, and I'm just not screwing with that. That is too expensive for me. That is way out of my budget. And I know the Xbox Series S is only about 300, which is the same thing as the Xbox Series X, except you have to get all your games digitally and it doesn't have a disc port, which also sucks because I like to get my games through disc. I don't like to get my games digitally because when I buy them at the store on a disc, I can usually get better deals while, if I buy them digitally through the Microsoft Store, there's rarely ever deals, and, even if a game's like 10 years old, you'll still get it at the $60 price range it came out for all those years ago, which, is something I take advantage of when buying the disc version. I can't speak today, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But as far as the next console I might get, I'm thinking about I might get a PC. Just because a PC would be a better deal if I get a cheaper PC than the Xbox Series X. But I also might get the KFC gaming console because, it's got all the functions of the other gaming consoles, but, it can also make you some KFC, and I really like my KFC. What can I say? KFC is just great, and I really like myself some KFC, so might get the KFC gaming console. But I might look more at the KFC gaming console. All right, so our next question here is from JJ Motions, and he has 3 questions, which I'll answer all of them right here. But his 3 questions are: what'd you get for Christmas? Want to play Injustice 2 and want to voice Harvey Dent. So as for the first question, what'd you get for Christmas? I got the Lego Star Wars Mandalorian Battle Pack, which I left a review of and showed it off to you guys in 2 videos ago. Or so. Actually, I might, let's see, how many videos was it ago? Yeah, basically my video I posted on Christmas Day. You can just go to my channel page and look for it. I left a review of that set. But I also got the one of those spider ball nets, which is like a little like trampoline-ish net that you can bounce a ball off of for just to play around with. I also got a car battery charger. I got a tactical flashlight, which is like a regular flashlight, but you can if you extend it, it's got a little light bar on the inside. I also got a tactical rifle bag, and I also got some laser targets where you can put it. You can actually hook up this laser pointer to a gun, and then you can basically shoot a laser at a target, and it'll measure where your accuracy is and stuff. And I also got another present that'll probably get me demonetized here, or not demonetized because I'm not monetized. You guys think I'm that cool? No. But another thing that'll probably get me insta banned from YouTube. It's basically a very American thing. If you know what that means, you can pretty much guess for yourself what it is. As for the next question, want to play Injustice 2? I don't have Injustice 2. I never got it. It was just, I do have the first Injustice though. I did get it a couple months ago because it was free on the Xbox Microsoft store. It was free, and so I got it. I really did enjoy that game, although it did get kind of hard when I was playing through the story. But Injustice, I didn't want to spend money on Injustice 2. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? But yeah, that's that. And I also have it on Xbox, so unless you got Xbox, I can't play with nobody. And the third question, I don't know, JJ Motions, if you're watching this, I don't know if you saw how I replied to your comment, but I said that yes, I would want to voice Harvey Dent. I don't know what kind of stop motion you're doing or what kind of thing you're doing for it, but yes, voicing Harvey Dent would be an honor of mine. I've never done a Harvey Dent voice. It'll be interesting to try. And then next we have a question that actually came through my Instagram story that I put there, and it says, is Jimmy Olsen going to have a moment where he's an actual character and not a joke? Well, first of all, Jimmy Olsen is not a joke in my Lego Superman series, okay? He never was, he never will be a joke, okay? That's not his purpose. The reason he doesn't get a lot of screen time is, one, because I just don't have the audio set up to, get voices from other people accurately into my videos. It was actually quite hard for me to get the clean, good audio of Lego Winter Toys lines into my video accurately for Jimmy Olsen. It's a very long process. It was pretty difficult, but I did it for those lines. And that's one reason why Jimmy Olsen doesn't have a lot of presence in this Lego Superman series or a lot of lines. And two, he is a side character. I don't really know where to put him, because Jimmy Olsen as a character, he's really just there as kind of like Clark Kent and Lois Lane's friend at the Daily Planet. He's their photographer, takes pictures. And that's really who he is, and he's like a side character or a supporting character. And I just haven't really found anywhere to put him. I haven't found a lot of places where he can to put him in my episodes, because right now mainly the series is focusing on Superman and a little bit on Lois Lane, and a lot on Lex Luthor as being kind of the behind-the-scenes villain. But Jimmy Olsen is an actual character. I don't know when he'll get a lot of character development, but he certainly is not a joke, okay? Do not think that. Jimmy Olsen is not a joke. I never meant him to be a joke. He is not a joke in the series. No way, no how. Just because Jimmy Olsen does not get a lot of screen time does not mean he is a joke. Alright, so the next question we have is a reply to my Instagram story post from Lego Mega Artist, and he asks, what was your first stop motion animation? Well, I'll say, I'm pretty sure you don't mean... I'll say the first one I ever put on my channel was the Lego Captain America one. Way back 6-7 months ago. Probably more like 7 or 8 months ago. But my first ever stop motion animation was probably when I first discovered stop motion when I was 10. Yeah, I discovered stop motion when I was about 10 years old. And my first ever stop motion animation, it was this really short couple second one that was really, really bad. It was some Indiana Jones one, I think. I don't still have it on my phone, I don't think I still have it stored anywhere. But I remember I think it was an Indiana Jones one. And it was called like The Adventure or something. And it was basically like me just taking photos of Indiana Jones sliding all around my kitchen countertop, which was quite funny. All right, so our next question here was another reply to my Instagram story, which, by the way, you should follow me on Instagram at Raging Oak Tree Productions. I put some polls there and stuff that I use to figure out my stop motions. But Pod Studios asks, what made you start stop motion? Pod Studios. So, well, when I started doing stop motions before I started putting them on YouTube back when I was like 10, I did it because I thought it was fun because, I built Legos, I play with my Legos, but then, I found out, hey, I can actually make my Legos look like they're doing something with stop motion. Like, that's pretty cool. So that's why I started doing stop motions when I was like 10. I did it for a few years. Then I stopped for a while. And then as far as starting stop motions here on YouTube, I started this back when I first made my channel back in March of this year, 2020. And basically what I did was I was really bored because it was quarantine here in the United States of America. That was when it really started, and I was stuck at home with nothing to do. I got really bored, and I was just super bored. I had nothing else to do. And during that time was when I picked up the good old pastime of mine, which was stop motion animation. And I forgot how much fun it was until I started doing it again because of quarantine. And then since I had nothing else to do in quarantine, I thought, hey, you know what? I'm not doing anything else. Why don't I start uploading them on YouTube? So I made a YouTube channel to start uploading my stop motions. And I made this YouTube channel, Raging Oak Tree Productions. I uploaded my first stop motion on YouTube late March, which was not that good compared to what I do now. And yeah, that's basically how I started out here. I was bored in quarantine, decided it was pretty fun to make these stop motions, uploaded them on YouTube. And here I am with 162 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you guys all for subscribing to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Showing all the support, and your guys' support is what keeps me here on YouTube. So, yeah, that's the story of how I started stop motion when I was 10, and how I started putting stop motions up on YouTube. Alright, so the last question of the video here is going to be from Mega Prime Films that he asked in the comment under my YouTube video, and his question is popping up here. His question is, what's your favorite Lego set? Well, Mega Prime Films, and everyone else watching, that's a difficult question to answer. I mean, I have a lot of favorite Lego sets. But my most favorite Lego set of all time has got to be the Lego Saturn V that Lego was selling for the anniversary of the Apollo 11 mission. That's got to be my favorite Lego set just because of how accurate it is and all the different functions. Basically, because it separates into each of the different stages of the rocket, and it even has a little mini lunar module that you can launch and land on a little gray Lego pad, which would be like the moon. It even comes with a mini American flag and two of those mini Lego figures They're not minifigures, but if you guys got any of those like Lego board games and you had those like teeny tiny little like people, Lego people, you know what I'm talking about. But it even has two of those for the set, and it's really intricate. I'd say that's the only word I have to describe it. It's really intricate, really accurate, and I have to say that the Lego Saturn V, the Lego Apollo Saturn V set has got to be my favorite set. My favorite Lego set. Alright, this video is getting a little long, so I think that's all the questions I'll answer for this video. These are all the questions I've gotten so far, and this video is almost 20 minutes long, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification button so you'll be notified of when I upload a video. If you want to support me further, go and donate to me on Patreon at Raging Oak Tree Productions. Again, if you have any problems donating to me on Patreon, let me know through my email, which is ragingoaktree@gmail.com. Again, ragingoaktree, no capitals, at gmail.com. But also, be sure to go follow me on Twitch at Raging Oak Tree Productions. I post a lot of stuff there. I post polls to use for considering my future videos. And I also post behind the scenes pictures when I'm working on stop motions. And be sure to go follow me on Twitch at Raging Oak Tree because I stream there. I stream games. And I might even start streaming some behind the scenes Lego stuff. So, yeah. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are absolute legends. See you on the next video. Have a good day.